Hey guys, this is Lion of Judah from the Guild 7 from Thunderhorn server. So glad to be with you guys on just a little random discussion that I wanted to put out because of the WoW devs and the water cooler of this infamous no flying anymore in any expansion. I just wanted to leave my comments, leave my thoughts, and honestly, it really doesn't bug me. I mean, we've had no flying the majority of this expansion so far. It does sort of bug me in the sense that I can't be able to fly at the end of the expansion when all the current content, quote unquote, would be done with, but it really doesn't bother me. I mean, no flying. I can still go to org. I can fly there. I can fly everywhere else that there's flying. It doesn't bother me, but I feel like for them it's more of a business decision in the sense of it being cheaper for future expansions. When I say cheaper is because the building designers and the people that actually, make the landscapes and everything like that, they can do it more old school status in the sense of like Burning Crusade. And, like save a little bit of money. And because let's be honest with you guys, I mean, I'm just throwing this out there. Who really goes and appreciates all the mountains and every single little bit of terrain out there? We experience maybe one time and we're not even really concentrating on that. It's not a focal point for a lot of players. I mean, yeah, a lot of casual, like real casual people that play this game and do all the WoW pets and everything like that, I can really see them like appreciating, and I appreciate it. I mean, it's great what they've done, but let's be honest, it's not a focal point. So for them to kind of cut back on that would be nice, especially if they know they're not going to allow flying anymore. So I'm thinking it's more of a business decision, not because they just want to be cruel to the players. And then also too, I was, right now it's probably the deadest time it's been, and everyone is awaiting the arrival of 6.2. And I was just talking about it with my guildies, and I was thinking to myself, man, wouldn't it be awesome if if Blizzard basically put a kind of like when you hit I, it brings up like your raid to do Dungeon Finder and Raid Finder and searching for raid or whatever. If there was like a button you can push that opens up like a mini game thing, you know what I mean? Like you push this and it's like a bunch of mini games, maybe like one player mini games, like Tetris. Hell, I can't really think of like one player mini games, but like Bejeweled, like a WoW version of Bejeweled. Or there's like 1v1 type of games, like mini games like chess, checkers, just like backgammon, poker, pool. Like, I don't care, just something, because I feel like the majority of people will eat through whatever type of questing content, whatever type of gated content. Like, they are going to steamroll through that ASAP. But for me personally, like, I really don't play this game for the content. I play this game because, first of all, I've been playing this game since 2007. I know I'm not really going to quit this game. It would take a lot of extreme decisions for me to basically quit this game. But and no flying in every other expansion is definitely not. It is somewhat of an extreme to some people, but to me, it's not. To me, an extreme would be, from this point forward, anytime you die, you're going to lose durability, and there's a possibility of de-leveling. Yeah, welcome to Final Fantasy 11 Online. No, I would quit this game in a heartbeat. But let's be honest here, that is definitely not going to be the case. So I feel like mini games would add a long longevity to this game because if you're in a guild and you're very social and you're doing your garrison maintenance just like I'm doing right now, it's nothing like a mini game would basically be the best thing. Why would it be the best thing? Because whenever you're online with your friends, it's like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, how many times, just that's a question, how many times has anyone just been in their garrison on their mounts, just riding around like you're doing a marathon? I've been there plenty of times, raising my hand. So for me to go and play with my, one of my guildies and play like, poker, blackjack, play like, pool, or, just some type of mini game one-on-one. Hell, like even like a side-scrolling like action adventure like Contra. I mean, I know this probably has a huge amount of licensing issues, and I'm basically referencing those type of games because Blizzard is Blizzard. They're a gaming creating company. Like, they can create small little mini games to appease our interests, for future for expansion after expansion. And I feel like adding a mini games interface that would have high scores between guildies. That man, it's like, oh, he has the high score and like WoW Bejeweled or whatever. Like I got to beat his score. Like it would just add a lot more. Just in that downtime, you can be playing a game within a game with other people from your guildies, or just randomly if you want to meet other people like that. I mean, hell, Yahoo Pool was successful for that reason. You're playing pool with complete strangers. Like they have the interface to search for players, and we've seen that time and time again. So why can't they do that in the sense of mini games? You don't have to add. I'm sorry, you don't have to add brand new quest hubs, brand new reputations to grind, but add fun, small, like 2 minute, 5 minute little mini games that we could complete and just do anytime we want to do, and just add more mini games to the repertoire as expansions go on. It's perfect, and I don't know. I just wanted to add that little bit of 2 cents to the whole, like, no flying. And I personally, like I said, like, it's Blizzard's decision. They could always change their decision. I saw that they're actually putting on to petition against the WoW devs for no flying. I thought that was kind of funny, to be honest, because, I mean, not saying they're not going to listen to that, but it's just people go through some crazy stuff just to get what they want in an expansion. But I mean, I agree. I mean, what I do agree with is that it is our expansion. I mean, yeah, the WoW devs create this game, but we pay the monthly fee to play this game. And not saying because we pay money, we should play it however way we want, because it would be unfair to a lot of people if that were the case. But I would make the argument that it is something that I feel like they need to do something extreme, but not. I feel like they're doing it just for the sake of it, not because. Well, if I am right on the whole business model, like for future expansions and making cheaper terrain, then it would be in their best interest to do that. But we'll have to see, and what happens. I'm personally waiting for 6.2, and I just feel like, in my personal opinion, from what I've seen content-wise, I feel like I'm gonna eat through that content in a week, maybe 2 weeks. It's gonna get very boring again, and all I'm gonna have left is garrison maintenance again, along with the naval missions maintenance, and then raiding. Tanan is probably going to be, like I said, a week or 2 week event for a lot of people, and then it's going to get like the Timeless Isle where you don't even want to show your face there. So, I mean, I like I said, like we all have to wait and see. I'm still rooting for Blizzard. I mean, I'm not going to be one of those on the freaking train of like hating on Blizzard. I mean, anytime we wanted something out of this game, it got out of the game. Reforging's gone. Freaking all the hidden expertise is gone. So I don't know. Like I feel like if they are going to bring it back, they will. You know what I mean? They wanted to see first the reaction of the overall player base, and they got their reaction. Let's just say they got their reaction. So, what do you guys think? I mean, what do you think of this no flying? And also, what do you think of the mini games that I'm talking about? Would you, as a player, like something like that to play with, maybe by yourself or with guildies, random players? Doesn't matter. Like if you're really good at chess, you're really good at backgammon, you're really good at whatever. Like, what would be your thoughts on that? Also, want to give a shout out to my 1,000 subscribers. Wow. So thankful for you guys in every part of the countries that y'all come from. I am so stoked. More content will be coming when 6.2 comes out. Right now, it's just kind of a dead period, and also too, like it is a hunter channel, so I try not to do a lot of videos other than my campfire discussions. Usually, what I try to do my videos on is everything on the hunter, any type of changes, and I will be going over all the finalized 6.2 hunter notes, changes. Buffs, debuffs, we'll go over all that and when 6.2 drops. Again, my name's Lion, and I will see you guys later.